Welcome to the Weather Centre on Sunday, where a cold front brings about a change in weather. We're expecting a bit of prefrontal rainfall ahead of that cold front, and as it slowly moves in, it brings in cloudy weather, rainfall and cold weather over the western and southern part of South Africa. We might see some of that rainfall extending through to the Eastern Cape later on in the day, but overall we're expecting a partly cloudy and mild to warm afternoon, hot as we head towards KwaZulu-Natal, parts of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, with a sunny day for the rest of South Africa, other than some cloud over the central interior. We're forecasting up to an 80% chance of rainfall, mainly for the Western Cape, with a 40% chance of rain as we head up the west coast, as well as further inland, and then we'll see that rainfall extending through to the Eastern Cape much later on in the day. We're also expecting a bit of light snowfalls on the Western Cape mountaintops with this particular cold front. 24 degrees on Sunday afternoon in Mahikeng and Pretoria, in the low 20s for Johannesburg, Potchefstroom and Polokwane, with a hot afternoon for Bombela at 28. Mild over the Western Free State, but cool for Bethlehem at 18 degrees, just shy of 30 in Pietermaritzburg, with Ladysmith, Umtata and Bishu all expecting a high of 27. We're forecasting a west-southwesterly wind for Port Elizabeth on Sunday, with a warm day for East London at 27. You'll see a northwesterly wind through to Port St John's, with a light north-northeasterly wind through to Durban and Richards Bay, with a hot afternoon at 30. And along the east coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre easterly swell at 10 seconds. Warm for Graaff-Reinet and Somerset East, both in the mid-20s. But with that cold front really cooling temperatures off for the Western Cape, a mere 13 degrees for Worcester, Robertson, Hermanus and Muizenberg. In Muizenberg, we can expect a fresh southwesterly wind behind that cold front, with a moderate to fresh west-southwesterly wind from Hermanus all the way through to Jeffreys Bay, with a 2.5 metre southwesterly swell at 13 seconds. 20 degrees for De Aar and Colesberg, with highs in the low and middle 20s over the northeastern part of the Northern Cape, but you'll see that cold air pushing in from the west. Only 9 degrees for Sutherland and Springbok at 12. Along the west coast, we're forecasting a moderate northwesterly wind for Alexander Bay and Lambert's Bay, with more of a southwesterly wind for Table Bay and Longabon, especially behind that cold front, both at 14 degrees, and we're expecting a 3 metre southwesterly swell at 13 seconds along the west coast. We'll still see a bit of rainfall over the extreme southern part of South Africa on Monday, with a cold day in store over the western and southern part of the country. That cold day also pushes through to the central and southeastern parts, with a bit of rain and cooler weather moving in along the east coast. Drizzle reaches Bombela on Monday night, and we're expecting a sunny and warm day for Gauteng. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Sunday.